Hi everyone. So welcome to my channel Almighty Tricks. So today we are going to see reverse an array. There will be an array. So we need to reverse that array. So let's get started. So we'll be seeing multiple approach where we can how we can reverse the array, and this technique basically can be used in different problems. So we will see in next session. So let's get started. So let's say I have one input, let's say a array with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So my output will be like this. So my output will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this will be the reverse. This will be the reverse of this. Okay. So so let's get started. How we can code this one? We'll see the first approach. So let's say I have one method called reverse. So it will take the input array A, okay, and here what I'll do, I'll create one variable to store the size of this array int. Let's say n a dot length. Okay. Now I'll create one array with size of n. Let's say this is out new int of size of n. Okay, so it will create one blank array where we can save the new the reverse order elements from this array. So I'll take the for loop. So in for loop, what I'll do, I'll run the loop in the reverse order, and one by one I'll store the element here. Okay, so I'll take int I equals to n minus 1. So it will start from here. So my index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my size will be 5, but my index will be 0 to 4. So it will start from index number 4. That's why n minus 1. Then till I greater than equals to 0, I minus minus. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll add one by one element in my new array. Okay. So what I'll do, out of here I'll take another variable int j equals to 0. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll put j here equals to a of I. Okay. Here what I'll do, I'll increment j. So then that's all. So now if you see, it is so why I have taken this j. So to uh, so here I am getting a of, let's say I'll do dry run here. So let's say I it will start from 4. Okay, and j is 0 here. And what about the out array? What out array? So it will be like, so a of 4 means what? A of 4 means 5. So in the jth index, it will store as a 5 first. Then it will reduce and it will come to 3, and my j will be increment to 1. So j will be 1. So it will be take from the a of 3. So it will be 4. Similarly 2, it will be 1 2, and this one will be 3, and I less I is equal to, now I will reduce to 1. and j will increment to 3, value will be 2, I will decrement to 0, j will be increment to 4, and output will be the value will be the 1. So it is reversed now. So what is the time complexity of this approach? So time complexity will be, so it is iterating n times, right? Because it is going n minus 1 to 0, so it is taking big of n iteration. So time complexity will be bigger. What is the space complexity? Space complexity, see, here we are taking one output array. So the space complexity also big of n, because this out is depend on this number of input, number of size of the input. Okay, so the space complexity of the big of n. Okay, now is there any better solution apart from this? Let's say I don't want to use any space here, so how we can do this? So if you observe from this array, let's say another solution will be like another solution. So let's say I have array a, and this is my out array. Okay, so I have array like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the array, and index will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the output will be, it will have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, right? So what is happening here? So 5, fourth element is coming to 0th element. Fourth element is coming to 0th element, 0th index. Okay, 0th index of out. Okay. Similarly, for third element is coming to first index. Then third element is coming to, sorry, second element is coming to second index. Similarly, first index is coming to third index. Similarly, 0th index is coming to fifth index. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, 0th index. So if you see, now we have like 0 index becoming 4 index, first index is becoming third index, second index is becoming second index, third index is becoming first index, and fourth index is becoming 0th index. So we can do one thing. This is my array. Okay, this is one array. Okay, so if I do one thing, let's say this is my start. Okay, and this is my end. If I use two pointers, okay, two pointers, and simultaneously I'll move these pointers from start to end and this end to start. Okay, then simultaneously um, I need to swap these elements. Okay, then I think I no need to use any extra space, right? Let's code this one here. Okay, say my one method, I have reverse method, and input is an array. Okay, and I what I'll do, I'll store the size of this array, a dot length. Okay, now I'll create one pointer start, which will start from 0. I'll create another pointer end, which will which will start from n minus 1. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take while loop. Okay, we'll check this thing later. Here we need to swap the element. Int, let's say I'm taking temporary variable here, and a of start. Okay, so here a of start will be a of hand, and finally a of hand will be temporary. Okay, now we need to, now if you see in this example, we are moving the start with increment of one index, and we are moving end pointer by decrementing with one index. Okay, so the solution will be here, the start I need to increment to 1, and I need to decrement to 1. Okay, so the question is, now the question is, what should be the correct criteria here? So if start is coming to here, and end is coming to here, and cannot be smaller than this start, right? So and cannot be go to here because it is already swapped. It is this part already swapped. So we no need to go to this part, and should not come to here. Similarly, start also should not come to here because it is already swapped with start, right? So here what I need to do, I'll put start till end. Okay. So if you see now, so the time complexity will be the same, big of n, like previous approach, but space complexity is big of 1 because we are not using any space here. Okay, we are just swapping the elements uh, with the existing array. Okay, so this is a kind of a optimized solution from previous one. Okay, so let's code it and we'll see whether it is working or not. So I'll be using Java. This logic can be used in any language. So okay, so I have one array int a of 1 2 3 4 5. So I'll create one method, which here only I'll write the code int and a dot length. Okay, now I'll take two pointers, start equals to 0, int, and we'll start from n minus 1. Okay, I'll do while loop if start. Okay, so here basically it will run till the end is greater than start. Okay, I'll take one temp variable of start, of start will be of end, of end will be temp. Now what I need to do, I need to increment start pointer to 1 and decrement end pointer to 1. Okay. Now I need to check whether it is swapped or not. For that I need to print this array. Okay, let's run this one. Okay, so if you see, it is printing in reverse order. Okay, hope you find this tutorial useful. Let If you have any doubt, and then comment below. Okay, thank you everyone.